few more points about abusers to hopefully round off the previous video and not give you the wrong impression. Abusers are not monsters. It's tempting to think, when you enumerate all the pain and suffering that an abusive person causes, to think of them only in negative terms. But in reality, besides their abusive traits, there can be any number of positive and negative traits. In the case of my father, for example, he had a reasonably good technical mind, and some of that rubbed off on me. He intervened when the going got tough. So there were several points throughout my life with both me and my mother, where he intervened in a positive way, and it was a critically difficult time. One might say that an abuser wants to reap resources and benefits from you, but doesn't want you to die, because that would be counterproductive. But still, they're not monsters. They are human beings that learned unwise attitudes, if you will. Further to the point, to round off the previous videos, what was my father's attitudes towards children and raising them? He didn't much want to have children, made my mother do several abortions, some of which, or all of which, were illegal at the time, because we were born in communism, and communists wanted plenty of babies, so they made abortions illegal. Mainly because he didn't want to spend the time and resources to raise a child, because, let's face it, it can be quite difficult. And if you're a self-involved, stingy person who doesn't really care about others that much, then you wouldn't really want to have a child. But eventually my mother put her foot down, and she definitely wanted to have a child, and they had one, which was me. He was relatively uninvolved with my growing up. I would think I was more of along the lines of a nuisance. Well, he wasn't that uninvolved to the extent of neglect, but you could see that he only stepped in when he thought things were important. And that is the case with many abusers.